Hey guys, and welcome back to the Boathouse. Andrew Gleason here, Craig Howard.
Hey, dude, thanks. I'm looking forward to this conversation today. We're going to review some results from last week's 21.1 A and B. But first, we need to look at the workout this week.
Absolutely. So it's a repeat workout from last year. It's one of my favorite workouts. Like I said in the actual release video, it's 10 minutes to midnight. Roll as far as you can in 10 minutes, which is deceptively challenging.
Yeah.
It's one of those, like, you have to be able to, can you hold a pace for 10 minutes? Or is it more of like a find a steady, sustainable pace and then hammer the last 2, 3, 4 minutes? It's really what your body can sustain.
I hate that this is a repeat workout. and I hate that because there's a number up that I know. I know that number.
Yep.
And then I also know what I felt like trying to get that number. And now I literally now have a target that you can break down. All you have to do is divide it by 10. You can figure out how many you can do each minute.
Totally.
It's terrible.
Well, the big thing with having a number from last year is, like, if you have a goal, if you have a number that you know you did last year, it's a great comparison to see where you're sitting right now.
Well, what's fascinating for me is to look back at results from last year and then see what's going to happen this year.
See how the pandemic affected you.
Well, and make a comparison. Like, has our rowing community got more fit?
Absolutely.
Right? So it'd be kind of cool. How many? Were there a lot of people? Well, first of all, what's the gold standard?
Well, really, the gold standard for most people is try to hit 3K.
Yeah,
if you can hit 3K in that 10 minutes, you end up with what's that pace? It's like a 1.
Yeah, that's for the men, right? 3K for the men.
That's right.
And for the women, it's 2,800. I think was the
not a huge difference, to be told. Like, it's really just a matter of pulling.
Yeah.
Or pushing.
And so hitting 3K is a 136,500. So if you average 136,500 as your pace, you'll get there.
As a lifter, that makes me sweat just thinking about it. Like, holding a 135 for 10 minutes, like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need. There's not enough coffee in the world.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. So if you want to see the results, go to our website, click on leaderboards, and then go to our 2020 leaderboard. And the workout was 20.4. So it was the fourth workout, and you can see the results.
Yep.
Men's tall. The number. Do you know what the number one athlete did last year?
It was 26. It was big. It was
the men's tall was 3,000.
Sorry, did I say 26?
Yeah.
I meant 36.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm putting Andrew on the spot here now.
I got it, guys. I got it. Technology. 23:35.
23:35 last year. 2,325 meters. Holy smokes.
32:35. Not 23.
Oh yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
3,235 meters for the top male athlete, and the top female athlete was somewhere around 2,800. And what's going to be interesting this year is to see if we can get a woman, because we got some top female athletes, and we'll look at some of those in last week's results. Can we get a woman over 3,000 meters?
I bet this year we're going to see it.
Right.
Like, there's some heavy hitters out there that are pushing so hard and can putting up some really, really impressive numbers. I would not be surprised at all to see multiple people over the 3K.
Do you have the number one women's results last year?
I do. So last year,
who was it?
Kristen Klein. Kristen Klein got 26.84.
All right, Kristen. So we're calling you out. See if you can pull out one of those results. All right. So let's look at the leaderboard. And this is last week's results. So in the women's standard for the 2K row and then the third 500, Laura Tingle in first place. Now, we've seen Laura before.
She's a Road Royalty OG. She's been around for a while. She's been coming to a lot of our competitions and really putting out the work and making her way onto the podium almost every time.
Yeah, she was first place last year in the women's standard division. So here she is again, putting up an impressive effort in the women's standard division on the 2K and on the third 500.
Yep.
Now this is cool. This is a good story because all of these women, you're going to see these women on the leaderboard throughout this event. Second place is Alen Lawrence, and she's been on the leaderboard multiple years as well. Last year, though, she got bumped from the leaderboard just because of one workout.
It was the first workout as well. It was the 20.1. That was the 3-parter. Right. Where it was the rest as long as you need for the 400 meter rows.
Right.
And it was just, all it was she got first in the first one in 20.1A, she got second in 20.1B, and 19th in the 20.1C. Just it was the rest in between, and that just
Right.
bumped her out of that top leaderboard.
Yeah, and it was a little bit unfortunate because this woman is a pure rower. And I've seen her performances before, like on video, and she can row.
Oh yeah, so this is her comeback year. It's time for her to see if she can step it up, because Laura Tingle's really holding down the leaderboard for the Americans right now.
And Kia Taylor and Lizzie, we've seen on the leaderboard battling it out back and forth with Laura many times.
That's right.
And then new to the leaderboard this year in this division is a CrossFit Games athlete, Carolyn Prevost. So nice to see Carolyn on there as well.
It really goes to show that like the CrossFitters do have, there are, as much as CrossFit's about not specializing, they are really good at a lot of things.
Yeah, and they are, well, and one of the things they're really good at, suffering. and that is a common thread between, and one of the things I found with rowing athletes and CrossFit athletes, is they have the ability to go to that dark place.
And stay there.
And stay there. In the women's tall division, we have a new name on the board, and this is the infusion of youth within the road royalty.
How do you feel about that, Craig?
Not necessarily that happy. We're seeing these youngsters come up, teenagers come up and crush some of the other athletes, especially a 58-year-old man. But Vuari Obukou, and if we butchered your name, I apologize in advance, Vuari.
Reach out and let us know how to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
And that goes for anybody that's going to be in the top 10. Reach out and let us know, because we're going to be saying your name, and we'd rather not butcher it.
Yeah. So what was her 2K time?
Her 2K was 6:51.5.
Yeah, so sub 7 2K, and she's 16 years old. We've seen Bianca Piloseno on there before too. She's out of, I think she's out of Brazil. And then Heidi Merle, new to the leaderboard for us, Joe Clappin, and Lisu Mead, another top young rower.
That's right.
On the leaderboard as well. And what's neat about this too, I'm seeing this year, is the diversity, the global diversity. It's
absolutely
really remarkable to see. Americans aren't dominating that leaderboard.
No, absolutely not. Vuari's from the UK.
Yeah, she's UK, and she's on the British rowing team. She started with their I think they call it their START program, where they recruit young rowers into onto their rowing team with the potential of making the Olympic team. She is crushing it, and she holds world records in her age group, which is the underage 23 British national and world records, the underage 23 indoor rowing competitions for the 1 minute row. And get this, and why I think we're going to see her on the leaderboard again, for the 6,000 meter row.
6,000 meter row.
Yeah, 6,000 meter row, world record holder. So welcome to Road Royalty, Vuari. Thanks for joining our competition, and we're looking forward to seeing you, and maybe not looking forward to seeing you so much, because you're so damn good in future years as well. So on the men's side, men's standard.
We got George Harrison, another OG coming back. We're seeing the same names coming cycling back through top 10 people. George Harrison, out of the UK as well. He rode a blistering 2K time as well. He almost hit sub 6. It was 6:15.
Wow, and that's in the men's standard division. That's an impressive row, and he's on here every year. And thanks for supporting us. Daniel Vigor, I'm pronouncing it Vigor just because Vigor sounds cool. But new to Road Royalty, I don't remember seeing his name on the board. John Davies, a veteran with us. I think he's a Masters athlete
He
too.
most certainly is.
Sam Harrison, another one, and Matt Duckworth. These guys, again, the battle. I wonder if these guys get tired of fighting each other all the time.
Who knows, man? It's going to start. Like, let's join a club here, the Road Royalty Club. Here we go. We already made it.
This is awesome. I love seeing the competition. On the men's tall, this is the one, admittedly, we all like to watch, right? Because we see numbers on the row. I remember standing behind one of our tall athletes in the gym, and he was rowing calorie row, and he said, "Hey, is this good?" And I said, "I don't know. I've never seen those numbers on the row before." And these are numbers that we see, like, it's hard to even fathom.
Yeah, it's really it shows what the human body's capable of.
Well, yeah, that's what's cool,
that's
right?
what people like to see. It's what is the absolute pinnacle of being able to complete these workouts. So Ollie Ziedler, he's
out of Germany, right?
Yeah, from Germany. He's won the indoor rowing competition, world indoor rowing contest multiple times now.
Right. And what was his 2K time?
So his 2K is absurd, sub 6. It's a 5:55.
Yeah, 5:55 for his 2K, which is crazy.
The wild thing is the top 4 men's tall division.
Yeah.
all sub-6.
Right, and that's awesome. These are all close to world record times. So nice job. We love watching it. It makes our competition. It makes our competition really exciting. So we're grateful for those athletes. Ollie Ziedler, I think, is on the German national rowing team as well.
Certainly is.
Yeah, and we're seeing we have Pavel is a 2-time Russian rowing athlete,
That's
gold
right.
medalist. Yeah,
That's
2-time
right.
Russian gold medalist.
From
He's
Belarus,
in Belarus,
isn't he?
right?
Yeah.
Yep. But he was on the Russian national team.
Then we got Jason Marshall, from my motherland, from Canada.
It's diverse and incredibly strong. But again, here come the kids, right? Gosh, dang it! All right, so this kid Isaiah Harrison, he's out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and 17 years old, just an absolute phenom on the rower. Oh, by the way, because I had Andrew look him up. I go, can you look up this guy's physical stats and tell me how big this kid is?
Out of curiosity, so he's 17 years old. He's 6'9" and he's 225 pounds. At 17 years old, he's still growing.
Yeah,
he's still growing.
He holds, I think, every single indoor rowing record for the 16 and under category. Like I think it's 13 separate records.
Yeah. He
is a beast.
And he started rowing when he was 12.
Yeah.
He started breaking records when he was 12.
Yeah, and he was also sub-6 on his 2K.
He certainly was.
That's unbelievable. So we're going to see a lot from this kid. We're going to try and get an interview with him to talk to him, and we got to get permission from his parents to talk to him. But that's kind of cool. But Ollie Ziedler, another one. Like these guys, when they walk into a room, I think the erg moves away from them.
Yeah, they blot out the sun as they move into the gym, and the erg's like, oh no.
Because Ollie Ziedler also, he's 6'8", 227. 227.
Yeah, so they're pretty similar in stats.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. They're both in the top 5. It really has to do with how tall you are.
Yeah.
That being said, the Isaiah.
Yeah.
One of the fun stats is his wingspan is 7'1". 7'1".
That's awesome.
Wow.
The kid can pull from the start of the row all the way to the end of the board. I think he needs a little bit longer contact concept too, to get a little bit longer
So you
track.
get a longer track, and longer chain.
Yeah. On the team side, this is actually really going to be really fun to watch because it is neck and neck, and there's a tie right now between Mad Team and Garage Athlete Black. Really neat to see. The reason why this tie is interesting is because each one won a separate event.
That's right. The Garage Team Black won the full 2K, and Mad Team IRC won the third 500, the combination third 500. The fun part with the numbers is they're exactly 6 seconds apart on both divisions, on both sides.
That's crazy. You have 4 rowers inputting scores. You're inputting scores from four different athletes for each team, so that's 8 different people. And they're separated by 6 seconds?
By 6 seconds on each one.
Oh, that's nuts. So that's going to be fun to watch. So Garage Athlete, they're the sprinters. Mad Team, they're the 2Kers.
You got it.
So as the event maybe gets a little bit longer, are we going to see a change here?
Oh, who knows? Honestly, they're such a diverse team, but both of them are. So Mad Team IRC, that's John Davies' team as well.
Oh, okay.
And John Davies is sitting top of the leaderboard for the men's standard division.
Yep. So we've got, and that's interesting too, right? Not all tall athletes on the Mad Team IRC. So props to them. Zegermans, new to road.
The Germans.
The Germans. The Zegermans. The Germans. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. I feel like a complete idiot.
Well.
And then Team Warson, we've seen them before. An Engine by Carson. They've got Engine by Carson.
Rob Carson.
Rob Carson and his crew, and they take this serious. He told me, I talked to him on the phone, and he told me that they have athletes in their gym that will redo some of these workouts 3 and 4 times to put up their best scores.
3-4 times.
Yeah. They take this event very seriously. So we're excited. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see how people do with the next few workouts too, because they are going to get very interesting in the next couple workouts.
Yeah, that's good. I'm looking forward to seeing those. This week, we don't see a lot on the leaderboard, and that's for a reason. If you put your score on the leaderboard, it becomes a target. So
Absolutely.
Don't be surprised if people wait till the last minute, but don't wait too long.
Don't wait till the absolute last minute to put your scores in, guys. Too many people try and put their scores in at the same time. That's when the system crashes. We all get pushed past the 6 o'clock curfew, and then I end up putting in a lot of scores.
Yeah, so let's not do that. Try and get your scores in at least an hour before the close time, which is Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And it's Pacific time because that's where we live.
Mm-hmm. Yep, California dreaming.
Right on. Thanks, guys, very much, and have fun.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing your scores. Pull hard.